Now again, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I want to thank all of the people who have been participating in the class from day one. If you have been participating in the class from day one, then you should have a better understanding, if not a firm understanding on Tawheed. You know, knowledge is power, you know, and just the little bit of knowledge that you learn is a little bit more knowledge that you had yesterday. So the little bit of knowledge that you have today is more that you had yesterday, then thus, inshallah, you will be elevated. So tomorrow, inshallah, you'll have more knowledge tomorrow than you had today. Thus, you'll be elevated. Okay? The emphasis is to keep learning knowledge, strive to obtain knowledge. Those who strive to obtain knowledge, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make their path to paradise easy. The more knowledge you have, the more your path to paradise will be made easy because you know how to move. I got knowledge of that. Ole! While some people keep getting hit. Well, some people have none of that. Shaitan, there you go. Knowledge is power. You have more taqwa. You have more knowledge how to protect yourself and have taqwa to guard yourself. ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. It is a guidance for those who have taqwa. Taqwa means to guard yourself, to protect yourself, to shield yourself. Tawheed is a subject that is very vast. There's other matters pertaining to Tawheed that are vast. We can take a whole nother subject and make a whole nother booklet out of Tawheed. This is just a very small section of it. But inshallah, so that you have a little firm foundation. Basically, I wanted to hear a little bit from the people in the class a little bit. And what I wanted to do was just basically, as we say, break the ice. Break the ice. Because we're all in here and there should be a reason why we're here. And the reason why we should be here is to be a part of those, or be of those who are going to be of those who make a change in the community. That's the reason why we should be here. In order to gain knowledge, and the reason why you're gaining the knowledge is so that you can be a part of those who make a better community. You cannot make a better community if you don't have proper knowledge in how to make a better community. In order to have a better community, you have to have better wives, you have to have better husbands, you have to have better relationships, you have to have better marriages. How do you have that? By the knowledge. If the man doesn't know how to be a man, he doesn't know how to conduct himself as a Muslim man, he doesn't know how to be the imam of the house. He doesn't know how to implement the deen in the house. Whether it's because he doesn't have enough oomph or because he has lack of knowledge, there will be a defect in the household. If the woman is not submissive or she does not want to obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first, then surely she won't know how to obey the husband, therefore there will be a defect in the house. All of these are things that should be learned in class. All of these things are things that need to be learned from the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We have all the answers in the Hadith. How did the women act? How did the men act? What were the rules and regulations? So when we start going back to that, we'll be successful. Whatever we learn here, it's the responsibility that we take this knowledge and pass it on, not to find any fault or anything in what we're trying to do, because we're just trying to do it. Anything better than nothing is something. Anything better than nothing or something more than nothing is something. So at least we're trying to do something. We're working. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said through the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, those who walk towards Allah, He'll run towards you. So even if we walk in, oh man, they ain't even moving fast enough. That's all right, we walking though, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will run towards us. It's the niyah. What's the niyah? So that's why I said today, man, I just want to talk a little bit to the people here and see what is the intent, you know, what is your motivation, you know, what is your outlook on Islam, or where do you see yourself in Islam, or where do you see yourself, or what do you see yourself, or how do you figure that what type of player are you? Do you understand your reality, why you're here? And if you do, what is your mission? You know? And that's just a question that everybody, you know, let's go around the room and just introduce ourselves a little bit. and how, maybe even explain how you became Muslim, or what brought you to the deen, or where you are today in your thinking process. What is your goal for next year or the 2 weeks? Let's go around the room and see. Right? Why are we here? What is the intent? For instance, if I'm a sister, my intent should be, I'm here to uplift the women in the community, because, you know, we understand that, you know, we lacking, and man, there's too much gossip and the backbiting going on, and we need to stop that, and we need to cut that out, and we need to be better sisters. We need to learn how to be better women to our husbands, and learn how to be this and this and that. If I'm a woman, then I'm going to want to know what are the necessary tools that I need to be the best woman that I need. What are some of the characteristics that the Prophet Muhammad warned about for the woman if I'm a woman? What are some of the characteristics that he said I should implement into my life? These are the things that I should be focusing on as a woman. How do I do this? How am I supposed? And whatever knowledge that you come up with, share it with the other sisters. The proper knowledge. Because the only way we'll have a better society is with the women. Because the women, y'all